Konyak student union na konyak union guidance yamnang advice yamnang hadaw kia tanap o taman pay mong may ngaw ilak anyo konyang ma katong mangopu frontal organization hadaw yoma konyak union ata asyang na mayang yang hadaw kia lingapay nang tanap konyak students da hangbu anyo mong may hadaw kia ngaw na hadaw ma pajay tingtok president Konyak union nango chama yung kay sa hataw kia request na mga budgeting talk president Konyak union Thank you. Ano ni si pupa hataw ma konyak sai bu kungtap yo ma advice o wongpong shengan no wongpong chutai mo wongpong ano alaw hipang mo nan mo wongpong si wanda konyak students union da gender backup alaw yang pang support hataw pabu hataw yoma konyak gazetted officers union hataw ngonang konyak union na mangya konyak students union na mangya alaw kung jana mangya hataw konyak gazetted officers union hataw yong wong nang bu hataw hangeba teman jengna resourceful alam lilima advice na mangya shengangen na mangya nana hebang na mangya hadaw ki pa baibu hadaw KGOU hadaw ngonang hadaw mapajay engineer Jinglang president Konyak gazetted officers union nango chama yung kay siya hadaw ki request na mangna mong may yanang tingi hange pa Jubilee jumya pa wang pa yama dawi bukia Jubilee siya atam teman the founding leaders lan hadawa emana lenga angbu emana achieve na mangbu emana kem baibu hadaw kong kumbu tay daw bu hepak hadaw ta temana Jubilee shenang Jubilee siya temana tingi hange ba shema yauma temataya pa hadaw ta sai bu ni je hayang boy lend bu hebak ma teman pa jelan jingyu jingha da yama kema tingi kia infrastructure communication tingi kia facility yanang wanda sanga baya konyak youth konyak chinlalan jingna hang bu anyo konyak chinlalan jingna toiling bai bu hadaw yoma temana every service pajay cha da temana hadaw kia part of ha bainang tanap teman pai hang bunga welaka pajay ti tingyay Konyak 20th president Konyak students union hadaw taitam do umlak jingna pai puta Konyak students union yong mong may yanang pajay nango chama yong kay anyo Konyak students union na hangeba ngau temya pai hadaw receive na manglak jingna request na manglang mong may bu kong kumpu iman dayak pa ko kaya planning side mo bu halan ngonang anio tobu ausin dignitaries officials NGOs alaw mo bu paya pa hatawa later part of the program hataw ma iman the acknowledgement presentation committee yalak anio tanap teman ausin na atau ma teman ta hang pu ngau elak ching na mong mai ngau elak ching na yin yi ba ngoi wo yang pai te ke khong kum pu ta atau Jubilee message mong mai atau China tam nang. Thank you.
Sa teman pai Children's Choir landa anpon hem loklak chingne hipak ebatam nang.
Yashan Yalilak, having Amai, Unborn Hem, Lokatambu, Children's Koyalanda, Yonga, Momoyanang, Nomanda, Kawanga, Anyay Moiman Padamshi, Sa Tamanway, Hangbo Ngao, Ilakchina, Pajay Neighbor, Honorable MLA, Government of Nagaland, Hayanga, Pajay, Yangpa Konyak, IBS, Imyonang, Tokai Imjida, Chapima Cha se, Payanga Hebak Yalakchina, Hebak Ebetamnang.
Most respected compeers, Siri Singyai and Ms. Wang Ying, the most respected, the convener, the organizing committees, and the committee members, the presidents of Konyak Students Union, president and office bearers, His Highness Prince Shri Paiwang Konyak, the Honorable Ministers of Health and Family Welfare, Honorable MLAs, Shri S. Yangba, Konyak IBS, Shri Deng Thok, the Konyak Union President, Engineer Cheng Rang, the President's Konyak Gazetted Office Union, the former President, Siri Deng Nhai, Deputy Commissioners, the KNS President and Office Bearers, the Student Federating Unit and students, the invitees, and my dear friends. It is a great pleasure and grateful to the Konyak Student Union and the organizing committee for giving me this opportunity to share on such occasion. I would like to wish the happy Platinum Jubilee of the Konyak Students Union and also bring the greetings from my family and the Lok Chan Sakti parties of Nagaland. Today is a very special. Our Honorable Minister, Shri Paiwang, is from the north, and I'm neighbor Konyak from the south. So we will be speaking, not our language, we'll be speaking English or Nagamese. I hope you will forgive us. According to our tradition, our father said, when the north soldiers and the south soldiers meet together in the battlefield, there will be the bitter war and it will be end of the world. But today, I think we are going to bring you a prosperity and advancement in the field of development. So you will not mind that we are not going to fight. The North and South will not going to fight, and we are going to be united as a one Konyak and the oneness of one Konyaks. First of all, let us thank God, our Almighty Father, and also the founder member of the Konyak Student Union Student Conference in 1948, particularly from the Tamlo, Wakching, Wanching, and Kongan village, who were under the British Empire, got the political thought of oneness of Konyak tribe. The impact of the British administration has united Konyak as we are today. If not, we could have different identity of culture and traditions and languages. The first Konyak literacy campaign under the leadership of Shri Cheng Wang, Sai Jing, Tanglong Yalim, Reverend Mangkop, so on, had to far and wide of the Konyak village do understand them as one tribe. So also to eradicate the social practice which were horrifying to the humanity existing. We thank and remember them, their endeavor in the midst of serious headhuntings, particularly in Taubu area, that is called Samyong Yongma, of the Tuensang cycle and Mon cycle. The first they have learned was Phak Nga Phang Be. That was the learn you have learned. So whenever you see Taubu people, you will use to say the Phak Nga Phang Be. That was the leadership campaign in 1962. The Konyaks are placed with 3 famous titles among the Nagas. The first, the Astoria journalist had named Konyak as naked Nagas. The British to England had called Konyak as a sleeping lion. The third, the Honorable Chief Minister Sirini Furiu, the government of Nagaland, has called Konyak the land of Angs. G.S. Houston report in 1911 had given Konyak, we as Konyak, after a comprehensive study tour in the Naga areas. M.S. Mills, the British journalist or writers, has inserted in his report that Konyaks are strongly emancipated by the powerful Jeep kings in the area and the villages that in future may consider for a small state. Let us not sleep, be awake for the betterment and the solution of Konyak's resources for the brighter future. The greatest achievement I have ever seen or I ever heard of the Konyak Student Union or Konyak Student Conference now is celebrating of Auleng Festival. Culmination of Auyi in Oleng. The Oleng was from upside and this in the lower side is called Auyi. Into Auleng Munyu. So Konyaks, we are celebrating the Auleng Festival together. We were having different festival. That was the achievement that I have seen, the festival of Konyaks. Konyak has one common name in all the villages that has made the Konyak as a great. Millet is called Si in every village, and Yongwan of God in all the villages. That has preached our ancestor inheritance as Konyak, the land of Ang. I call upon the students and children that your talent be not reserved. Let us exploit. The world has changed upside down. Fashionable dress to the naked dress. Our father and mother was called naked, but changed in clothing. The civilized and advanced people had come to know the beauty and the wonders of our traditions of naked dress. We should be proud of the wonderful cultures and tradition. Let us all preserve the resources. The Konyaks from our ancestor knows the use of iron, brass, bronze. That has made us the great of the Konyaks. The Konyaks had the knowledge of making guns and gunpowder. With the scientific technology provision to make gunpowder and guns. That has made us Konyak the great amongst the Nagas, where no Nagas has made the gunpowder or guns. Lastly, I urge and appeal to all the Konyak youngsters, the future of the Konyak is that the qualification is only the hard work and determination for the survival of the fitness in this competitive world. Long live Konyak Students' Union. Thank you.
Thank you, Convener, Planning Board Committee, for the wonderful introduction and also for the wonderful presentation. Compares of this morning's program, Mr. Sengyi T. Konyak and Ms. T. Wangyin Konyak, President Konyak Students' Union and the officials, Convener of the Planning Committee of the Platinum Jubilee, Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Sri Paiwang Konyak, Honorable MLA, Sri Jai Naiba Konyak, Honorable MLA, Sri A. Nyamnyai Konyak, Honorable MLA, Sri Mangkhao Konyak, Deputy Commissioner Mon, and members of the Konyak Gazetted Officers Union, President and officials from various NGOs, dignitaries from various villages, former presidents and office bearers, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely thankful to the Konyak Students' Union Program Committee for giving me this opportunity on this auspicious Platinum Jubilee celebration with the theme, A Journey Through Time. I need not go further with how the Konyak Students' Conference was formed or others, since many of the speakers have taken time and talk about it. But as we celebrate this Platinum Jubilee, let us acknowledge the selfless leaders who laid the foundation and formed the Konyak Students' Union, and also all the office bearers, past and present, for shouldering the Konyak Student Union thus far. Konyak being the biggest tribe in terms of geographical area as well as population is yet to be at par with the rest of the fellow Nagas in terms of education and developmental activities. The drawback may be attributed to the educational system reaching to us late as compared to the rest of the fellow Nagas. However, recently we are witnessing the rise in literacy rates as well as in developmental sectors. The mushrooming of schools in our district is a welcome step. However, shortage of trained teachers is also a cause of concern. We also cannot ignore the fact that the increase in literacy rate is also accompanied by rise in school dropouts. Efforts should be given or made to readmit the school dropouts in skill-based learning system in tune with the government's policy of activities-based learning system introduced in many of the schools so that they can also contribute to our society. We need all-round development, not just in education sector, but in other disciplines like sports, music, and other vocational sectors. The Konyak Students' Union has a big role to play here. There is no shortcut to success. Hard work and proper management of time will play a vital role in achieving success. And now, as we step into this 21st century, where changes are taking place in a split of second, the question that we all need to ask ourselves is, where does the Konyak stand? We are stepping into an era where we have to adapt or we will be left behind. The responsibilities to shoulder and the younger generations rest with us all, led by the Konyak Students Union as the apex students body, and that can guide, shape, mold the upcoming generation to build our children to be leaders and not followers. The most important task in hand is to check the menace of drugs that has crippled every household. We have witnessed the menace of opium that has created generation gap when compared to, with the rest of the fellow Nagas, and now the menace of drugs. If this menace of drug goes unchecked, the younger generation, the Saigon of Konyaks, who are supposed to carry forward the legacy of Konyaks, will be creep once again in the vicious cycle of similar to the opium menace, or maybe even more. As per preamble resolution adopted on 8th of January in the 35th season, which read, and I quote, "We, the Konyak Students' Conference, in order to promote unity and foster fraternal understanding among ourselves, to preserve our rich and unique traditional heritage, and to contribute greatly towards the progress of our society and to enlighten the darkness of illiteracy. I therefore would like to implore upon each and every Konyak and leaders of Konyak Students Union to leave no stone unturned to promote unity and understanding among ourselves, and also to reach out to all the Konyaks divided by geographical boundaries, and to teach the younger generation to preserve our rich, unique tradition, customs, and heritage that has passed on from generation, and also to ensure that the darkness of illiteracy that once Konyaks had walked will just be a history. Few days from today, from now, we will be adding another feather to our district as we attend the 50th Golden Jubilee of our Mount District. I wish the chairman of the Golden Jubilee celebration have grand success. And lastly but not the least, I, on my own behalf and on behalf of my family, would like to wish the gathering a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2024. Thank you, and Kok Nalim.
Taidam mamongha maphabu kia, yu tui sau hai garment tui sau pangya poi, nang ni o ma yoong maya henga tampu da mong maya nang ni ayan hai noksa da kawanga mui mansi. Next we have Yinyi Pamapu Ngaulan. May I now have the honor to call on our Honorable Minister, Health and Family Welfare, Government of Nagaland, Jainau P. Paiwang Konyak, to take his time.
Thank you, competitors, for giving me time to speak much ahead of my serial schedule. Thank you for the warm reception and warm appreciation, token of love. And I also thank Brother Atong Yanlam for the praise and appreciation rendered towards us. All the felicitation, appreciation, Thanksgiving part is over. And we must realize that now, today, we have the most crucial responsibility to discuss on the issues which would be confronting us from today onwards till centenary. Respected President of the Konyak Students' Union, Mr. Noglim, and his colleagues, Honorable MLA, Sri Naiba Konyak, and Honorable MLAs, respected Sri Yangba Konyak, IPS, President, Konyak Union, Engineer Chinglang, President of the Konyak Gazetted Officers Union, and his team colleagues, Sri Tingnyai Konyak, host of speakers, church leaders, participants, former presidents of the Konyak Student Conference and Konyak Student Union. I could see Brother Wikong and Brother Manlip. I was a part of the 50th Golden Jubilee when I was a student representing from Tizit area. Respected Atung Yalam, Convener, Planning Committee of the Platinum Jubilee, dignitaries and invitees, all student members, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, in the divine timing, God generously provides for all, and His ways are unfailingly flawless. Today, I offer my praise to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as we celebrate the orchestration of the present Konyak Students' Union Office Bearers, led by President Mr. Noglim, in organizing this magnificent 75th Konyak Students' Union Platinum Jubilee. It is a distinct honor for the present office bearers to orchestrate such a momentous event. And we should express our profound gratitude to God for His abundant guidance. At the same time, I extend my appreciation to the Almighty God for granting me the privilege of participating in this landmark celebration in good health. I would be remiss if I did not express my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for providing me with this platform to address the Konyak populace, especially the youth, on this beautiful occasion. We all recognize that this event signifies the jubilation and achievement of the past. Simultaneously, we need to be more resolute and prepare ourselves to stride forward, amending the mistakes of the past 74 years and aspiring to achieve what was deemed impossible. Today, I would like to bring to you, for your kind attention, a pressing concern, a perspective from myself, and I'm sure I may be considered as too selfish when I speak about the Konyak community exclusively. And I also want that whatever I express, whatever I say, be a part of the discussion by the panel members and to be adopted further. I would like to draw your attention on a pressing concern regarding the Nagaland Staff Selection Board. And the backward reservation policy and its adverse impact on the Konyak generation over the past decade and a half. 5 years ago, I think I had shared this to almost all the respected members present here. 5 years ago, I had approached the Eastern People Organization, our apex organization, the ENPO, and the Eastern Naga Students Federation, the ENSF, to oppose the implementation of the NSSB in the state. Instead, I advocated for a strict enforcement of 25% reservation in every governmental department, emphasizing that any backlog in achieving the stipulated percentage be claimed. But as I've said, most of you know, but to my utter surprise, the ENSF unconditionally accepted and embraced the Nagaland Staff Selection Board, and subsequently submitted a representation to the state government seeking certain modifications after the adoption was done. And despite the strong opposition from the Konyak legislatures, who submitted a representation to the Honorable Chief Minister, NSSB was still introduced in the state of Nagaland. And our opposition to the NSSB was not against meritocracy or competitiveness, but our aim was at reviewing the backward reservation policy on the population basis before the NSSB was implemented in the state of Nagaland. My dear friends and my dear elders, it is essential to acknowledge that the backward reservation of the Eastern Nagaland is evenly distributed among the Eastern tribes. With the recent recognition of Tikir tribe and the affiliation of the Sumi tribe to the ENPO, the reservation percentage is shared equally among the Eastern tribes, including the Konyaks, despite having a population surpassing that of our fellow Eastern tribes. The current distribution appears unjust and depriving. Therefore, today, on this auspicious day, I urge the younger generation to reflect on whether the Konyak community should still consider the sacrifice made for the Eastern Nagaland movement. The current backward reservation of 4.16% of Konyaks, and for the Konyaks, though given our population of more than 2 lakhs, seems inadequate and keeping us as the most backward amongst the communities. At the present, the Cabinet Subcommittee of the State Government, tasked with reviewing the backward reservation policy, has advised the State Cabinet to conduct a comprehensive review of the policy based on pocket reservation, and also considering the data of 2021 census. Consequently, prior to the committee submitting its finding, it would be prudent for the Konyak community to request an enhancement of the reservation policy for the Konyaks. I would like to gently caution that any opposition to this proposal may inadvertently impact the future aspirations of the younger generation within the Konyak community. Dear friends, on numerous occasions, ENPO has apprised us of the ongoing negotiations between the ENPO and the MHA, and the development of a unique arrangement, the so-called country model. The elected members of the Eastern legislatures, we call ourselves the NLU, align themselves with the grassroots. Therefore, we have requested for the working paper or draft recommendations. Once we receive the draft, we commit to a thorough examination, deliberation, consultations, and presenting it to the public for a referendum. Of course, our action will be determined by the public collective decision. Respected members and the audience, it is noteworthy that the state government acknowledges the Eastern region's developmental disparities, and recognizing the relativity of the underdeveloped state of the Eastern region, it is an opportune moment for us to focus on sustainable growth, prioritizing institutions, economic development, infrastructure, and employment in this region should be our collective goal. Mon district boasts an ideal geographical location, and that every one of us know, sharing borders with Myanmar, with Longwa and Chan, Arunachal Pradesh with Nogyan, Yannu, and Nokzang, with Assam, Tizit and Nagrimara, and with Nagaland, Abu and Tobu, making these areas promising potential tourist destinations both within the state and the country. Recognizing the global emphasis on tourism as a key driver of economic growth, it is vital to exploit our unique landscape. The transformation of deserts into a vibrant tourist destinations in rich Arab countries, exemplified by the awe-inspiring Burj Khalifa, underscores the possibilities of our region. With this vision in mind, I sanctioned a helipad in Chan Town in 2021 to strategically connect Myanmar, and now there are plans to set up another primary health center, PHC hospital in Chan Moho, to cater to medical needs of both the countries. Additionally, a PHC will be set up in Longwa very soon. Dear friends, agriculture, which is a very important aspect, remains our primary livelihood, and adopting to a new farming method is imperative for sustainable growth without compromising the environment. The success of tea plantation in Tizit Valley can be extended to Tapi, Wakching, Phumching, Aboy, and Mocha, contributing not only to our economy, but also creating employment opportunities. The state government's decision to designate foothill areas under the Nagaland Special Development Zone is a positive step. Embracing this approach, we should conduct cadastral survey of our land, enabling us to secure bank loans, lease land to the industrial companies for establishment of industries and mega projects. And with the enactment of Nagaland Sarfasi Act in the State Assembly on November 26, 2021, mortgage property will be sold exclusively to the indigenous inhabitants by the banks. Simultaneously, banks can provide loans to the entrepreneurs, presenting a unique opportunity for Konyak youths to engage in business ventures. As the government leads the way, let us all together seize this moment, and Konyak youth should explore business opportunities, collaborate with investors, and transition the Nagaland state from a salaried economy to a driving business economy. Our available resources provides a significant advantage, and it is time to move beyond conventional white-collar jobs and embrace the potential of a business-driven economy in our district. Dear friends, it is widely acknowledged that the Konyak tribe stands as the largest community residing within a single district, united under a shared religion and governance, an ethos that over time has faced challenges. Nevertheless, the unwavering commitment of the Konyak students to refrain from outright selling Konyak land to the outsiders deserves commendation. Today, I earnestly encourage the student organization to reinforce this commitment with renewed enthusiasm and perseverance. While considering the option for leasing land for limited durations, it is crucial to emphasize that an outright sale of our land would jeopardize our abundant resources, rich culture, customs, and traditions. This aspect safeguarded by Article 371 and the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation of 1873, including the inner line permit, which are integral to our identity. Let us join hands in preserving the essence of our heritage for future generation. You may also be aware that the Election Commission of India is set to conduct delimitation of constituencies in the state of Nagaland based on 2021 population census. This forthcoming exercise might result in the reduction of assembly seats in our Mount district and other districts with disproportionate population to assembly seat ratios. Therefore, it becomes imperative to accurately enumerate all citizens aligning with the Aadhaar system to ensure a correct population census in our districts. While there may be concerns regarding the delimitation exercise, prompting the Konyak, Ao, and Sumi tribe to approach the Supreme Court, it is crucial to recognize the necessity of equal population distribution for balanced development within our Naga family. It is reasonable to allow variations in constituency population between the rural and the urban areas. Considering the unique demographics in each setting, urban areas often have mixed population, while rural areas predominantly consist of tribal populations. And it is vital to preserve tribal identity, to promote and uphold the distinct culture, traditions, and customary practice that form the bedrock of our state. Dear friends and dear elders and students, this presents a timely opportunity for all of us to actively engage in the discourse of the dynamics of socio-economic security, which is the main theme and the discussion which is going to be held just after my speech is delivered. And let us draw inspiration from the wealth of knowledge and enthusiasm generated during this event, utilizing and executing strategies to elevate and enhance our way of life, society, and our district. With these few words, I conclude my speech, and once again, I thank the planning committee led by the convener, the student organization, and all the public and students those who are gathered here. I thank each and every one of you for the warm reception, for the warm felicitation showered upon us. And I wish all the very best for the next responsibility up to the centenary. And we hope and pray that we will take up the responsibility as according to our commitment. So once again, I thank each and every one of you. God bless the Konyak students. Long live the Konyak students. God bless us all. Thank you.
Oje, tani yanyi pana, ome bebe yonga, mongme yanang, jadalia, akonga, students youth wombongyang se wanda, tani nan pabukia, ngoikla kibak mo, nan da yakaiba, tangshim dan wombongna mang wanda, palak jine, te tan kayo se, minyong pabu bay, nan pengbungao pawe chai damnang, mabu karalana, chamba pongbu, payangki, toyoma. Mani tinji bumong ma mabu karana panang hayang boy kara chai men hadau kia ilak china hibak yalang tinji sa yanyi ba Honorable Minister Chena B Paiwang Konyak Health and Family Welfare Government of Nagaland iya lakcha aga panang hayanga Honorable MLA Government of Nagaland Pajay Neiba iya 50,000 aga panang Honorable Chief Minister Pajay Napirio, Government of Nagaland, iya rupees 3 lakhs hagapanang. Hayanga, Honorable MLA, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, Pajay Gabriel T. Wangshu, iya lakcha hagapanang. Ani, Honorable Advisor, Pajay K. Kongam Konyak, Treasuries and Account, Art and Culture, Government of Nagaland, iya lakcha hagapanang. Ani, Honorable Advisor, Pajay Chingang, Geology and Mining, Tuta, Government of Nagaland, iya lakcha hagapanang. Hayanga, Pajay Hatpa, OST to CM, 50,000 hagapanang. Molanda Mongmaye Yanang. Ilakba sa, video clips haulak chine. Tim da ngok pune myang kama video clips haulak chine hibak ebatam nang.
President 1990 to 92 ngok karangan the Baiwanda Konyak Students Conference at Bangsim Ia Konyak Society Land sebu boyong ngok mong ya Konyak Tribal Union hai Konyak nyubu sekokung lan form na mayang ada Bangsim Konyak Student Konyak Tribal Union Konyak nyubu sekokung dalan kaya bongchong ada teman society ya waya dai wisadong ayong may ngonang teman Baiwanda 1990 wang KSC singok hadawa society ayong kay teman andam mongmoyang se andam kampus na mayang Konyak long hai anglan teman de ep tamba wang dang chingi lingning je Konyak student lan lokpu hem sa adang waya teman Lokangonang Konyak students awang private residence me. Misinong na mga ada me teman record tawa Mr. Let Hongkam ani Let El Kaja eminong ma misinang mo baybu tawa he ma wang yu president ngai bu office kong mo ja se government quarter ja ya bu ada me teman no bi yang meeting hall leng yang 1992 12 December me inauguran menga tapu ada ngona tahu me problem cha ngo ada wa dawai amai ja wong yang se dawai amai ja u yang mai sa ada ngo tai bu ada ngona tahu ke tahu jing na kan deng lang ngona Konyak students ni okpua education system mala ngong yang se yang education master lan hai student lan hai in direction ya lan je bu school nupan corner kem yang master lan de seminar fa iman phai tai siang bu ne win sai bu da ngau de bu ani de phai ma health environment hadaw lan li wong yang se plantation tai ga mala kang se awang na first phase plantation roadside plantation yang mon to visit hadaw lưng ở đâu ở đâu đi không có follow up mang cái tài của mấy bạn sẽ nghe ốc của ở đâu ngon lắm anh sẽ 75 platinum jubilee ngồi bây giờ này mà không có mong mấy của các students chuyện đó phụ suy gì của đâu ngào làm China trăm năm
Sa tomana screen mang ibu former KSU President Pajay W. Wikong 1990 to 1992 Mongma Soshana Paipu Ngonang
Sa Mongmay Ngau Ilak Chingne, Pajay Tingtok President Konyak Union, Pajay Engineer Chinglang President Konyak Cadet Officers Union, Pajay T. Tingye Konyak 28 KSU President. Numan de hipak cha phay macha sa yalak chingne hipak ebatam nang.
Shibu Denapu Konyak Students Union Platinum Jubilee Bali Shibuba Doijong Woinyu Woipani Gender Ye Noa Angbu Damanpai Denapu Yanyipa Honorable Minister Sri Paiwang Konyak Honorable MLA Naipa Konyak Anyo Konyak Honorable MLS Konyak Students Union President, Planning Committee Convener, Sri Yangpa, IPS, Anyo Tenap, Hataupa Taitama, Programmer Taitam Pika Pabalan, Anyo Konyak Ayi Ayonglan, Hampa Namailan, Moilanda address na mga yung o kang na hibak da kay bukay mamam sa ngawlak kay tumanda minin nga hay pa bukay hataw mong ma ngawlak ching na sa inang hataw ba na pa may hibak kamay pa o po na taman moila na awang na kawang bada minyong bo yung fa daw ba jam sa daw hayang at tinong noksa Konyak Union mabu Kawang Yayang Salam Christmas hayang 2024 ngoy kalak pa wangpeng ala salam awang na atong awalan China tamnang Tani taman hataw macambu akyang nyu hangi si taman founder members alanglan awang na akong hanggang yabay imada minyong ngambay Jubilee meaning imada minyong ngambay falak imada ye nolak jinasa teman hakacambunganang record ta balailakai laiwandia 1948 pahijai let hankong president woibutini hatama hayam noklem iding woibu presidents 41 shububama teman platinum jubilee tini hatau yana atama term nina atama president lana term lemna atama wangpeng jangobu wangpeng ni ngobu record telewan datang imana woibu jadi 75 years ngobu imanda mong may lang minyong lang ngambay falak cina sa teman campung onang Aba teman tahu lai talakai lai wanda anya ne KSC Konyak Students Conference atama mabu apu apalan founder members lan iman wo yang lingpu to show lai wanda imana sa bukia hakayaji imana administration no iman ngoyang ki evangelist missionary neo iman ngoyang ki police neo iman ngoyang ki army neo iman ngoyang ki imana konyak chingna se sacrifice na mangbo iman timlan sa ibu president iman 41 woyanga iman timlan na hakawoibu tamana to nginang au betamana iman lingbu to show lelakai konyak chingna se ayan fanafa iman jenang kama na sa hakiyanang ha siya teman mo lang na tayo anya na konyak chana mga sa konyak student conference kaya iya chana mga tamyang ki tuoy hay ngang ma ayan pan pa iman wanglam ngaya iman ayan hanggang wala kaya tao ba yisyung ba ayan pan pa lingpulan iman ngonang iman de yung mong may nang anyo tumana minyong falakyang iman hakayiling sipang sa teman hakayanang hasapay hangi bayahan mga asubut temana tau chamate tau tu hayang tumana iman de minyong pa anyo mong maya Konyak student conference sa yichi hayang boy ching pima resolution Konyak student conference matambu resolution ano yo ching students union meo hatau the same resolution tamyang ke kani anya na kani polak hatau jingna kani ka ta hamsi bu anyo kani hipalan anyo kani yau balan phobu anyo mang atang mamubu hatau tamu sibo yo ching level ma no cham lingbu anyo chao sa ngolak sa kuyi ngobu chi bukai ni hai mo ya pu yo ok pa yaman mo ngobu hataw ni mo ya alak ching na so konyak student union kaya hatawa yo ching level me no nyau tam yang ki an yo taw sa ye chi chinga chingai sa hai ibu jaba phau ki ngo yang ki ching khong ko konyak ching khong ko hataw ching ma au ba konyak students au ba yo ching mo student cham la kai cham wan de social work ngoyang ki ngoyang tau phao no ngo khong ko mu ching na phao khong ko mu tu yang anyo katok sau yang yo nga katok tau yang phao ma yan mo ngo bu ki ngo bu cha na ka ngo la ka cha ching nyoi la ko konyak student union conference mo wang yang ching phi bu student ma tau resolution tam yang chao salak ching nyoi nok salak hatawo hatau students ma wangpu hatau ngoyang ki teman teni nganya KU sinang hayang boy KU hayalo organization na tau phe manaksi KU ya sa atong ya Colton Jubilee manya hayang boy Konyak students union ya sa platinum Jubilee 75 years teneng hatau ya tanang tau kai hatau ki bu samalam bi khong kam ma hatau iman tau lingyang ki army yakha balano ma ngoyang ki paulan yakha bulan mango yang ki anyo ching ba Konyak ang wanglam na mga ang balan pay yung hokala po hatawa student lan ngoyang ki daw jing na army niyo iman police niyo iman evangelist niyo iman hong kampuma Konyak student sunan kaya lingbu kaya tini wangay Konyak katok ta wangay penang hakaching nyo nang to kay moila na tamana iman siyang yang pailan te ito yang iman de minyong bu pa hato number 1 hato itam nang ni subu ma Konyak salalan de ngaulak changonang tawa ngau ha lem hai ngaulak lo yang ngaulak ni subu ma Konyak salalan de ngaulak ka hakiye nang buwe nang pae nang pusun nang pucaya haki lingbu wanglam ngaye isaya hakasang nyak mongko lingbu hatau masa teman Konyak salalan hang ibaya pan ngonang ke hatau ma then you to man resolution jatam nang kesua led by kesua yang war against drugs hama to haing yang hakang ho botawa mai bu namang laka hami nang pu nang ba wanglam nga yang ayan phan pha yang sacrifice namang yang tau pu hatau kani hip yang ano tau drugs ha yang yu yang auhi auyan chalalan ngonang ke tawatini ngau changa hubua teni bu 75 years hatau Konyak students Colton Jubilee banba moilan monglap yang yege yang ami apu apalana hatau jingna se isa yang pai wanglam nga yang pai hatau jingna se sacrifice na meng yang pai yang o se monglap yang yang ka wang de yob yang ameng chan yang jam selinga hakalingama tomana sauji de talang onang hayang bo sha apu yang phan ma chalalan ba lan se semeng nang kyo tai du nang pu sun ahui jing ahui jat ahui nokpong ahui pu hu mapu nang pa ling pu hatau yami me yak kemba kem laka ahui shi tau kai chalalana hatau jing nasa tani matanga 75 years Colton Jubilee manma moilan monglapa ngaina matanga hatau ke bu ha jing balano khong khom bulak yang sa ba jam seligha sa hatau ngau e tamnang lem sububama tawa Konyak 260,000 tomobo population manma Konyak student da pu shoisha ilak jengnasa akamna tau ia tau yong monang then ya 75 years called platinum jubilee ngoi bang hama 75 years mongma IAS IPS IFS ngai pungoya ngai nangge hatawa service confirmation matin yu teman pai IPS cha omongang IAS o taudigi hayang boy hatawa service confirmation ngonang hayang boy direct temane UPSC ma temane atau yatau laka teman yonga nangpu nang balan temana yonga mong yung ate nangge 75 years mongma Konyak ka chan yu si yang ai IPS IFS hatau chan hoi yang ai batan dia platinum jubilee 75 years hatau ngoi bua yonga mong yonga tai boy tau khe tawa Konyak sunan man ma appeal na mang bua Konyak student sunan da hu soi sa matanga yong dau se ilang na ngoi kalak 100 years centenary hatau mea Konyak students union ma IAS IPS IFS anyo Chiluchi line mea doctorate ma anyo politician hatau line meo chief minister na menga domana hatau tolak chia hatau chingna sa tawa 260,000 tong mapu Konyak population manma Konyak students union da pu soy Konyak ama hala sa matanga ngayon na matanga hataw kipo IAS, IFS, IPS, Tiluchi line में doctorate में अन्यो politician line में chief minister ngoya ngayon na matanga 100 years au batamana centenary ngola ka hawanda pa hataw kipo ma Konyak ma hakangai kayo sa Konyak man ma pu soy sa Konyak students union ta hataw pumay bambu fa tamnang. Thank you.
Tana putai tam soching woi bunyi a che na singya ye nya na wang ying a ke ji yu de yong e ngo mai tim tam bu jing na plating Jubilee de min yong phanang awang na se to we ke siu taman ke ji yu Facebook platinum Jubilee salam ngaulan muilan de China tamnang hakibu historic event jame teman KGU de maitam phik tamdu maitam program ma maitam pha tam bujingna organizing committee je jamloi mongmainang ane minyong phana to fe jamse KSU Konyak student union yong chalon bu hebak jame adoba platinum ya Jubilee ya bujingna yong mongmai be ane teman mulan kaung pada minyong pha adoba Platinum Jubilee ngoi tambua kada atam sangyak bukaya kada atam panapa bukaya tamana tini atau banyi nyungi okpu ngonang taman pai first president ba bahasa late Hong Kong woyanga tini bu 33rd generalship president ayak chong balan iman ngoye namana atau kibu hepak pailak jingna yasan se sangbuyang namanda teman keju yo yong mongmainang ane namanda minyong phanang tini bu nyinyua naman jingacha mongmenga tainangge imanyoma tam tamanyoma tini bu simeyama bu program om yok ayang boy imana ling tobu Tuisolan iman yami obeo tamana yapi oklak yamalak ngawi bulana ngawlak hongkim ngaw sodke repetition no meng no kayang boy tamana refresh no menga Jubilee means time of jubilation celebration mongmailak hebakcha tope jamse tamanda hangkio benang wangpen len buki tamanda bigger role and responsibility o paikla len de buebak pass talayang tamana len de buebak chingna minyong pa ane len de buebak matamana po open book kan atam ngoya se teng yelak kan ngoya se tokalaya teni bunyi matamana yonga hard labor na menglak panapa tuiling lak hipak taman ma samay bubap pawak lak hipak cha future ngayi bucing na tamana yafan amay ang aling tolak juyang Konyak student union Konyak chilalan taman sa yonga taita bu hipak taita jonglak hipak jama taman ju mengonangke mijat milia singaman bulam meya taman chatli first generation masa angoi tani taman yongo ayang boy alolana imana third fourth generation ngoi ta ngonang bude hangne se kema ipuyim ipayim iman hayim iman mu singaman bungo dowe Tamana sa asaw mangau ba president ba ngau de ke tani ngoi se konyak tamana taman ying te cha news nyang nang hayang boy tamana sa ngoi se UPSC mains me clear na meng bu manok pu cha cha nang onang to ke me konyak chin lan lan taman tuma yu tu so de mong phalak chu cha yang ane konyak chin lan lan chot ching kai me to iman ching te pan di wan de mong me han hin ne min ya se ngao tam ngao hi si ju moilan sing ona hayang boy iman siong bu jing yanang mengenang ke moilan chai ngonang ami taman pe honorable special guest ni ba ye ngao tam ngao de ke taman chai ngobu reservation policy chang me hong yao taman third December yao ato chang ma taman KSU office me short discuss na meng bu ngao ngoyang ke taman lo hato yung rising issue chang ngonang bo to jing na moilan ngao bo to acha taman de chatwok te government ta phai nga person reservation na fa job reservation na fa ngonang ke hato yo me taman cha de at the rate of 4% something 4% is a round of figure me fa ngonang hayang boy taman de tening ngoya ting ba reservation man to taman tai bukan man ngoi taman mong mayamai hang ne se kama ope taman chatwok yoma leilake taman konyak chat nyua cha cha phai population wise me siong chongwanang iman yoma atama taman jing 1/4 quarter janoi taman sin yanang bulan ngonang hama hato asuya hato me taman mong mai bunga ya taman advantage ngoya taman disadvantage ngoya konyak chinlan lan tana phato na me chim ta bu taman hato de tok lai lak ngonang ge KSU executive lan wo yang fet area fe pe bu federating unit student wo balan wo yang taman hato cheng me yong sang nyak tailak chu yang taman jing na yong rising issue important issue chang ngonang chinlan lan tamana tini hato ba chang ma seriously yatai kama tini tamana teng yelak ling yelak alternative route cha tini tamana yam yato kama ngani bu jing na yamai lak te ngani bu faina o taman da mong meng lak te to the po ani taman me another factor cha to taman moilan face na meng bo to chang cha yunang hato taman mother tongue chang me to nga honang ke konyak student union kaya taman jing common mother tongue chang me yong sangyak tailak akan ngonang ka cha taman concerned department education department wang yang government of the day ngoi se taman jing common mother tongue saji primary level mbo metric level ngoi se minimum both in private as well as government school me mam se introduce ne meng tamba ja tamana tonglak hipakacha the first language that I hear from my mother is my native mother language taman jing common mother tongue may be strange to me to yising no hang ne se ma na cha eme basic learning basic alphabet grammar literature yanang ma e ngau cha singok lak e the 1 o'clock te ayang flying language slang language to ngau bu ye ngau no hayang boy ating ba read and write nyan bu e bua e singlaka 1 o'clock cha tani taman chinlan mong mai lak cha teman pe konyak junen na buyang konyak pangchim na buyang literature board set up na meng yang ngonang konyak chinlalan teman na hado de fully support na meng lak wongpong ane to fe chamse konyak executive konyak kesu wibalana buyang government level me yong ko inya hado chang me ngau lak chue pak yang se to ngau tam nang 100 years 100 years century jame 75 ngoi yang phe akong cha yong along me akong yong chong yang phe akong kada in me tamana obe phe na leila ke ia senior citizen yafan ngoi yang phe tokia ia living wangpeng ia normal living wangpeng kayang phe to ke me tani kesyo chong yang phe akong cha hangi ba kesyo kay linglak kay konyak student na linglak kay atawa yonga lu ta yang linglak yonga kanting mong ta bu pe kemlak ngau ting mi yong lak samay bu ba lingok bu akong cha ne menglak towe mong may ngao sa hipak payang ke hayang boy singular me mong may ngao obeo yang ngao to jing na to nya tapat ngao nang konyak chatali soye da dairaka ya dairaka taman me tek payang ngobu backward tek ma tamlaka konyak chanyu chalon lan tamlaka konyak tanap chimda bo chinlan lan taman yang mengonang teman caca bay sipsa bu bay caca bong di yue tuiling kema teman konyak student uneno develop akong jana menglak forward moving akong jana menglak yalak pe KSU de 75 anniversary ngoi bu de jamloi mong menang angau lan malak nang Pusoi kesu.
Teni hadopa ladinim wenyu hayanga wepani hayanga KSU president hayanga office bearer ladinim convener hayanga ipe chambulan ane honorable minister MLA Alau Territory Longmelan Tawa President Tuma Ngowanda President Yembu Atauba Yonga Shanga Ngoyangi Tuman Hipak Me KSC se Ngobuja Hado KSC Hipak Me Hangilia bay Tumana Konyak Chatali Jina May Buyang She Yang Ato Ling Yangi Tuma KSC President Yembu Atauba Shanga Ngoa Tau President 1981 Ma Liangge Tauki Liangwanda Shangwe Yong Shangalingangi Hayanga Konyak student ne wangkau college cha pu pa yang onang hatawa konyak student ne lingpu toiso aja au hi khongyo yiling ok hangpoi college cha konyak student ne hatau pu pa yang onang hayanga hatau college by virtue of designation president na chen de executive member ne ngokolak to khai hatau college yo mai po tigia konyak student ne pu pa bu college cha hatau college to wangka college nyek nang to khai konyak student ne pu pa bu college te yo mai po ya asong wade konyak student presiden yang punya tahu yang sangat ngoyang ki hang boy tahu konyak student yang me calon syahida tahu ngiwan de yang ngomong menang konyak andam hatawa tit village awang pada cuman de sangsa kuyer long na tamyang ki yang konyak tahu ni lokal ibu de caya yung yasana ngupoi sa konyak cenalan yung calo na taibungi wanda yung mong mainang ani konyak student sawi de Thailand nanti ne presiden alang ba tau asumo mayang ayenang li so de ke atamayo wunang ke tau kai sa ayen mangoboy konyak student jemjing ganda asuma pailaka kata angi tawa hakangi nage tau kai tini tau pai buo akim na myang na ok konyak student sauda paibu yome person alang yome tau o cha tau akim no myang na ok tau kai konyak student sauda talat nanjina puksoi yang kawang moe mansi se tau konyak chenalande tau kena ngopu konyak chenalande student de mong maibu menyong pabu engau hame lang nang pu soi konyak student
mong mai ngau ibu ba je lana mong mai ngau yong me ngau tambu china yong mong mai nang numan ayen numan to show da kawanga anyai muiman pha dam shi mong mai ngau sha ne ji ba teman bai pa je engineer chinglang president konyak gazetted officers union ia mong mai poe rupees 30,000 pa tamnang sa yelak ba program da le ia ba presentations comedy lande hebak yu bukia hebak eba tamnang
Melanda namai, tadamu searching way bunyi, anu jempu akung, hepak pawan da presentation committee mapu, aja nggak hepak alak monang, tadi butai da mu bulan, tawa iman mun capung jas nyeglak, hawan da cemai lam dengar leman ngop bunyi mah, cam yang atau hangi hengau temu monang atau alak cengna, awang na jual betul China tamnang ki, awang na teman pay, tanah jual pupa, Reverend Ashok, District Chaplain. Apa nang ngok macam yang ke? Tapi mah channel singgih, ane channel Esther. anu tayo mo pango po Mr. David Paipa anu chadom amano cham yong kay David anu Paipa chadom Yelak patuman pari Reverend Nangom Pastor K. Bisham apa nang cham yong kay anu Pajay Wanghan Chu Wang Lim moderator dan you butai moderator ba and Pajay Wang O Deputy Director Social Welfare Sir nang cham yong kay Therefore Pajay K. Manpong PGT and former KSU President Sir nang cham yong kay Pajay K. Manpong Pajay Moba BDO Tobu Block Sir nang cham yong kay Pajay Wang Chin, Assistant Professor. Cheno Nathan, AEO. Pajay Wang Chin, Pema Cheno Nathan. Therefore, now Yingpi, President, Envo. Therefore, Nyuma Nginyay, Chairperson, Nagaland Women Commission. Ano, Nyana Mano Wangnao, Independent Journalist. Nyano Manu Wang Nao Tayo pema teman pai seminar mengau bulan tok lailak lan Pajay KS Anton IAS Commissioner Secretary Tuda Pajay KS Anton Pajay Wunye NCS GRC New Delhi Sir nang cham yong kai Pajay Changkai IGP Tama Pajay S. Manlip, former KSU President President Konyak Union by designation and new President KGOU by designation, New Cham Yongkai. Pajay is President Konyak Union and new President KGOU. wong pun meng kami hipak anu yalak hang ber sa hatu mulang mang. Thank you.
Next, we have ngau mek tang ma tay ngau bu hipak. Ngau laklan halan ngo nang. Pajay Wango, Deputy Director, Social Welfare. Pajay K. Manpong, PGT and former KSU President. Pajay Moba, BDO, Tobu Block. Pajay Wangchin, Assistant Professor. Jainao Nathan, Assistant Election Officer. Nyanao Yingpi, President NWO. Nyuma Nginye, Chairperson, Naglen Women Commission, and Nyanao Mano Wangnao, Independent Journalist. I now give the time to our moderator, Pajay Wanghan Chu Wang Lim.
Iman tim ta ngo wanda wong bang ngau cha. Ching bai lam lenga at ma kadalan o yen oshin ngoya bai asa da ongkai halau seminar nang te tempan kongbo nan china yonga wong bong cha ngonang to kai ching bai lam lenga halau seminar ma opposition na anya na tang shimlan eten lak china ngang kayu se ngau lan chai dam nang.
Mulanda anmai tada moi bunyi Janao Singi and Nyanao Easter Konyak. Respected Yinyiba Manvai Honorable Minister, Government of Nagaland, Honorable MLS, President Konyak Student Union and his colleagues, Planning Committee, Chairman and members, all the dignitaries, and ladies and gentlemen. Awang na mulan da tawgi buhibak amay hayang yanamay mohimana tambu taman kawang da miyong panang adawgi bu taidam mayong jama tamandu maidam peka pa dambu jingna awang na planning committee and program committee do miyong pa bu adaw ngaw chain damnang. Program is being arranged in such a way that we can speak in any language. Program mo English hay konyak nyat nyan ngonang bu khaima moilana hangi ba ngau me ya bu ngau boklak. When I say Konyak, your Welsh dialect is also a Konyak language. So all of us can make use of that our own Welsh dialect also. And I hope, and I think all the panelists are also very happy to see this, that they can speak in any language, so that they can speak to the core of the topic, dynamics of socio-economic security. Now may I request all our panelists to come over here and take your seat, please. Hatau program, hatau part, hatau Jubilee program, hatau part, yung po important part sana ngiyong nang tamana why. Hatau daingaw po seminar hatau program